Hey everybody, my name is Rydo, and today we're looking at a game called Incoming, which has a sequel called Incoming Forces, but it's not possible to realistically get it to run on Windows 10. It's kind of surprising the old version of the game works, and the new version doesn't. This has some graphics that look like something you might expect from Windows 95, as far as the ability to draw things. They're not terrible looking. There's a 1998 copyright on it. This is one of the games that I've gotten for free since starting my channel. Just normal giveaways have given me games, and no video game company has particularly sought me out and given me a key. And I don't think I'd ever really accept keys from video game companies anyways, but giveaways, free games on Steam allowed me to get this one for free, and I wanted to check it out. Unfortunately, there's actually very little that you can check out here. This is much going to be more of a statement on a lot of old games on Steam not being compatible with modern PCs without doing a lot of work. And if you don't have love or nostalgia for playing a game, there's kind of no reason to go through that effort to play it. Incoming Forces claims to be the most action-packed shooter ever in its description, and the game doesn't even launch. The old version doesn't even look right. There's a top white title bar from a window. It can't full screen itself. It oddly does have control support, but the menus are very awkward, and you're using the B button on a Xbox controller to go forward instead of the A button. Decent number of audio options, but then you exit to get out of a menu instead of going back, which is confusing. Everything is just at maximum. Seems like you can adjust the color even, which is an interesting feature. Difficulty is only medium, so why even bother? Oh, I guess I could switch it down to easy that way. And then you have some statistics that tells you about your computer, which obviously mine is way more powerful than what this is. Controllers for keyboard controls is fine. I have half a thought that some of these some of the things we're seeing in the demo in the background that look like skeletons of planes might actually not be the way that the game originally depicted them. Let's try campaign action. Mission 1, protect the RDRTR installation. Let's just skip it. The audio is rather annoying and loud. You can turn down the sound effects, but you can't turn down the menu.
Incoming alien fighters.
Alright. So, I'm supposed to be a turret, and all of my control support has disappeared. Like, every single button I've pressed on the controller. Start, select, it's all gone. So, any pretense of controller support's out the window. Let's try now the keyboard. The mouse is not working either, so I have to use the keyboard, I guess. WASD. Like, I can't get the reticle high enough because it's inverted. There we go. And one would assume that we're eventually going to get to fly a plane, and this isn't just a stationary turret game with some really old graphics. Very bad, cheap skybox. So, with a name like Incoming, it is very possible that this is Can You Destroy Our Own stuff. Apparently, yes we can. If it's incoming, I wouldn't be surprised if you only controlled this. and it's certainly trying to, even when this first came out, sell itself as a better game than it was. I just don't know about these skeleton frames. Those might just be that textures aren't animating correctly because the technology is so old. Maybe not. You can see everything can be damaged by me. How much damage do I have to do? Like, I'm intentionally failing now, and it's not working. It's a good thing I didn't pay any money for this, because I would be refunding it. Honestly, I probably would have just looked at the menu and refunded it. While there might be a nostalgia for something like this, I'd prefer to play Missile Command, a really, really old game that does a very similar thing and has some name recognition over playing this. There's apparently some kind of lights that are lighting up there, or that's some kind of score or experience you can collect. It seems like almost every item in the area. Let's see. And I'm trying to see if maybe there was a secondary weapon. It seems like there should be a missile or something. It seems like there's a lock-on system that would imply that, but I can't for the life of me find any button anywhere close that, like, I'm trying everything. Ah, it's the shift button. So you can do some rockets if you want with the shift button, and you'll probably eventually run out of it. And this is phase 1, and we've gone about 8 minutes
Phase complete.
Follow waypoint marker.
So I was about to quit, but I guess we'll see if we can, like, wow, this is unintuitive, and that graphics is not looking good. There's definitely some glitching going on. I'm trying to get this thing to get off the ground, and it doesn't seem like it will let me. Like, I'm pushing forward. I'm pushing forward, which should move me forward, but I should also be going upward. There's literally no reason why helicopters should be hovering this high above the ground. Like, I'm just, there it is. It's the Q button. Well, this game has certainly failed to tutorialize. Like, everything's destroyed. It does control like a helicopter, so you have to tilt forward to move forward, and tilt back to move backward. And it's not particularly recommended to tilt backward, because I think you probably lose some height there. So let's just go ahead and assume this game has a selection of turrets, and it has a selection of planes you fly through. Maybe 4, 5,
Follow
5 or
waypoint
6.
marker.
I couldn't care one bit if this garbage is right. This game looks like total garbage. It plays like total garbage. It has no name recognition. even at free, it's not worth getting. It doesn't work on a Windows 10. Its sequel doesn't work at all. The best I could get was the original to run. This one really is just a lesson on, if it's free, there's usually a reason, and sometimes the reason on Steam is people just make games and then sell them, and then oddly, this game does have Steam trading cards, but it doesn't run. So it's probably just there to scam people into getting their trading cards and using them. There's literally no game worth playing here. Well, I was gonna try to give all games 30 minutes, but I don't need to give this 30 minutes. This is unplayable. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below in the description. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.